There's been a disaster tragedy that requires all of your immediate attention.
Don't you stand there and judge me
like I'm some kind of criminal.
I am here merely to tell you that the day will come.
I don't give a fuck.
You either get used to it or you get lost.
I'm working something out. It's called a metaphor.
Well, what are you working out?
It's secret. That's why it's called metaphor. It's a secret. That's what metaphor means. Secret. Fuck those dumplings.
Broadcasting live from downtown Cleveland.
You're supposed to be dead. Sorry to disappoint.
Could you, roll me one of those, cowboy?
Tell you what, I'd like to bend her over a barrel and show her the 50 states, you know what I'm saying?
On morningshowcentral.com.
You want to leave the condom off? Go for it.
You think you got issues?
Please, enlighten me.
Wait till you get a load of these clowns.
Who the fuck are you?
Come here to get your weekly fix of Sick and Twisted.
Yeah, it's got its tongue up my ass.
No!
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Come on in. Oh, and bring your whore. We'll all do some blow.
What the fuck's going on?
On morningshowcentral.com.
Yeah, that was probably the first sign of the apocalypse.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
Now, there's two New Jersey men. They're suing Subway because they said that the 12-inch foot long is not 12 inches long. Look, I don't really care if it's exactly 12 inches long. To bitch about 2 inches of bread that you really don't need anyways is kind of stupid. So stop bitching about Subway being, ripping you off. They said it's false advertisement, and they filed a class action lawsuit against Subway, which I think is a total bullshit idea in the first place. And I hope Subway wins, because no one really cares if 2 inches of bread is missing off their freaking sandwich.
Everything is closing in. All this emptiness, it surrounds me. With everything I feel, I just know, oh, it's changing.
What the hell is Good Friday?
It's the death of Jesus.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I just can't sleep without you here. I just want to let you know.
Should we be doing anything special for this day or something right now?
Just remembrance.
Okay.
That you make me weak, and now I feel I'm surrounded.
I thought it's, you have to eat ham and all that stuff, and yams and green beans and, all that
That's
stuff.
fucking Thanksgiving.
Oh, I thought it was Easter.
All these memories.
So chocolate eggs are out of the question too, and
that's Sunday.
Okay. How did the Easter Bunny even get involved with Easter in the first place? That's what I want to figure out.
Well, for Thanksgiving, if you think about Thanksgiving, the turkey.
Yeah.
They ate the turkey.
Right.
So way back then in the 1500s, they used to eat rabbits.
Okay.
So.
Really? No. I thought it was like camels and stuff.
No, I'm talking about in England.
Oh, well, I'm talking about
the Easter Bunny.
Is this like before Judaism?
Peter Cottontail, that's English, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, what about like Judaism and all that stuff?
That has nothing to do with the Easter Bunny.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter where I go, because I just can't sleep without you here. I just want to let you know.
So it's like one of those cult things, like Valentine's Day, Easter is. With the Easter bunny and the Cadbury Easter egg thing, whatever, that commercial that comes out, and the things with the lion and all that stuff. So it's basically like it's more of a Hallmark type of holiday, but it's also a religious type of thing.
It was a bad twist. It's a bad twist.
Right. I just don't get what the Easter bunny, what a fucking rabbit has to do with Easter.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have a twist on it.
That you make me weak, and now I fear I'm surrounded. I'm caught in my feelings again. They're ringing out inside my head. It's in everything that exists.
I saw this picture on Facebook today.
Oh yeah.
It was a picture of like Jesus getting the nails like in his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it said this is before 9-inch nails.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
The walls are slowly closing in. And now I can't pretend. It doesn't matter where I go, 'cause I just can't sleep without you here. I just wanna let you know that
All I know is we're gonna go to hell tonight.
Not me. I'm keeping true to my roots.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll watch your ass burn.
Okay.
you make me weak, and now
Do you go to Sunday Mass and all that?
Sure do.
Do you really?
Yes.
How about tonight?
All I know is that on your way to hell, I'm going to stand by just because I know because your fat ass is going to smell like bacon.
All right. Do you? All right. Do you follow all the traditions, like like on Good Friday and all that? That you have to. You don't eat all those crazy foods and all that stuff, like Lent and all that.
I got pork fried rice.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that proves that. Okay. Whatever. Where'd you get it at?
Chinese place.
I figured.
Chinese food.
Okay.
Where do you get Chinese food at?
Look, all the time, every time I see you, you're with a thing of or a pint of fried rice.
Oh, I love Chinese food.
Well, I'm glad our contract negotiations worked.
Yes, it's pretty bad. I had to pay for it though.
Awesome.
it doesn't matter where I go, because I just can't sleep without you here. I just wanna let you know that you make me weak, and now I fear I'm surrounded.
All right, you want to call the show? The number's 888-668-0742, or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. Dom's in there right now. We got a pretty good show for you tonight. We were going to have the guys from Downcore in studio, and they were going to do a couple acoustic songs for us, but at the very last minute, Dom got an email or a phone call from those guys.
I was checking. I was following up.
Yeah, and they said they couldn't make it in, so we'll try to get those guys on sometime soon and see what's going on with them. Also, just to let you know, on April 5th, we have a band in studio, and then on April 12th, we also have another band in studio. I just want to confirm everything before I announce who they are. And
Slayer?
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be freaking awesome if we got Slayer in here.
We can go eat Chinese food.
We could. That would be great, though. Speaking of radio stations, have you heard about like WTAM 1100 and 92.3 The Fan and all those stations? How they WTAM lost the contract with the Cleveland Browns and no longer can play the games on MMS and WTAM now.
They can't play on MMS?
They can't play it on MMS anymore.
Where's it going, 92 then?
It's going to 92
that's good.
And WKNR and some other station or whatever. It's 3 stations. They're all CBS stations, and they got rid of Clear Channel totally.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So I want to say congratulations to CBS Radio for fucking over Clear Channel.
Yes.
Because I can't stand those cocksuckers over there. They're all a bunch of assholes anyways. Especially when they send me a cease and fucking desist order on one of my shows that I have here for the word takeover, and they can go fuck themselves now. But the Cleveland Browns will be on or 92.3 The Fan and WKNR.
And the Browns still suck.
Right. And the Browns still suck anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me, so I don't care. And then Trevisano gets on the air. I listened to his show just to see what he would say about it.
Yeah.
And he's bitching and yelling about how the Browns suck and all this other stuff. Before he was like, he's all sucking her dick. Now he's all, oh my God, it's, they suck now and this, that, and the other. So, fuck them. I don't care. Speaking of sports, I have a story here about some minor league baseball team that is debuting urinal video games in their locker room.
I totally support that.
Do you really?
If you really have to piss, like a long piss,
right?
How are you going to play a video game? It's going to be over pretty quick if you're a fast pisser.
Well, here's how it works. You got to put 50 cents into the, I guess, the urinal video game machine that they have there. Then once you have the 50 cents in there, there's little sensors that are like inside the urinal or whatever. And you have to pee on those things to move your guy around or whatever, or whatever the game is, I guess. If you're playing baseball or something like that, I guess you got to hit certain sensor to hit the ball or whatever the case may be. My only thing is that what if you, after you run out of pee, because sometimes, it doesn't take me long to take a leak.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
A couple seconds or whatever, So you're playing a video game, you put 50 cents in there, and then you played for 5 seconds, basically.
There's a moneymaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, too. I'm thinking that this is going to be, like, it's going to go viral. And this is actually going to go all over the place, like Major League Baseball stadiums and stuff like that, and into the actual stadiums where we, the public, go to use the restroom.
Now I got a better idea.
What's that?
You could take this into the colleges, into the dorms.
Oh God, yeah.
And what you could do is a little different. You could have money shots. So you have like little porn scenes there,
Jesus.
but you'd be beating off over there in the urinal, and what you got is, it'd be like a little screen come on, it'd be like her ass right there and all that. And you got to put in a certain spot and stuff.
So if you get it in the middle, it's a bullseye.
That's right, and you get 20 points.
You get 20 points.
Ting.
Yeah, but see, that's another thing too. It only when you ejaculate, it only takes about 20 seconds, anyways.
No, maybe for you.
Well, but
unless she's spitting it up, then there you go.
Or you got to hit her in the mouth just right so she swallows it.
Yeah, well, sometimes the games will spit it back at you.
Right. I mean,
that's nasty.
That is nasty, but that would be an option.
Yeah.
That could be an option.
If you fuck up, it spits it back at you.
Right. There'll be a
little catcher.
Yeah, right there at the top of the urinal, right where your face is, where you're looking at the wall. And then the other thing is, too, I find it kind of creepy, though. You're peeing on these sensors and whatever, and your buddy next to you is playing a video game. So what are you going to do, look over and see what kind of score he's got?
No, you're going to look for cheat codes.
What kind of cheat codes could you get?
I don't know, but I'm sure they'll find something.
But yeah, like I said, you're going to spend 50 cents to play the game for about 5-6 seconds.
Yeah, no, that's too high a price.
I just want to use the bathroom and get the hell up out of there.
Pinball, if they had like pinball,
and you get it all over your hands too, because you're like pissing on the guy next to you.
Well, you got to do that.
You
got to fuck his score up.
Right.
You got to go for high score.
So you point it over in his urinal and hit the one of the sensors over there or whatever.
Throw it all off. Yeah.
Throw it all off.
Or you can have your buddies all piss at the same time in there and keep it going. That's probably how you do it. Gangbang urinal or something like that.
Yeah. Tag your it.
I'm sure there'd be some videos on YouTube.
That would be porn. This thing would be great in gay bars.
Yes, it would.
It'd be awesome.
Sword fighting in the bathrooms.
It would be awesome. But yeah, I don't get the whole thing. I guess it is a moneymaker, and I can see this thing coming to like an arena near you.
Yeah,
I can see this in like Quicken Loans Arena or something like that. And then in the locker rooms of the Indians or whatever the case may be. Stuff like that. I can actually feel that that this would be like a huge win-win for whoever designed this video game.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's really cool though, because if you look at it, that's what it looks like.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a urinal, and then you got the screen, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, you can show that picture if you want, Don, real fast. Our intern's not here today. He took Good Friday off. There you go. There's the picture right there. But yeah, I mean, you see the screen there, and you see the urinal and stuff, and you see how far apart these urinals are. I mean, that's kind of, you can probably pee on your neighbor's game, right? I think you'd be able to.
Yeah.
From that distance, I think so. But yeah, I think it would be a really good money maker. And they say that they did research on it out of college.
So there you go.
And it worked pretty good.
College kids are the smartest, aren't they?
They said here the average game is about 55 seconds long.
You probably go over better in the morning.
Right.
Quiz.
Your morning, when you first get up or whatever. Yeah, I think
then you probably won't get some good scores, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you're not going to... It's not really going to work, though. Unless you drink a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at a game or whatever the case may be. Then I can see it being really, worthwhile. But if you don't drink a whole lot at the game, and I think your average time would be like maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah, that wouldn't work out.
So it wouldn't work out at all, though. But yeah, they're going to try this out on fans at the stadium as well, at this minor league baseball team. They're going to put it in their bathrooms, in the public bathrooms, to see how it works out too.
Bring it on. I'm curious to see how that turns out.
Right. Man arrested after assaulting his roommate with a marker. Now you're thinking, okay, what do you mean with a marker? He
shoved it up his ass.
Well, no, he didn't do that. But what he
drew faces on his nutsack.
He drew something, but he didn't draw it on his nutsack. He actually drew a nutsack on his face.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
So now he's going. The guy that drew the penis on this guy's face. Now you can call him Dick Face or something, I guess, or Dickhead. Is now he's in jail right now, and he's going to face some charges of. He's facing charges of malice wounding. What does that mean? Malice wounding.
He's doing something that was really extremely bad.
I mean, he drew on the guy's face.
What kind of marker?
It's a Sharpie.
Sharpie stays on there for a while.
Yeah, but you can get it off, though.
Not right away.
Well, yeah. Well, if you scrub hard enough.
Maybe he didn't notice and he walked out in public.
True.
And people saw that, and so that's why he's like, no, this is wrong. Plus, he pressed charges on, so it must have really hurt him.
Yeah.
That's bad. Bad.
He drew him. Here's the thing. His buddy, his other roommate that was with him, drew. He drove the guy that had the penis on his face to a hospital. What is the hospital gonna do? Here's some soap and water. Try to get it off.
Oh man, infection.
With a marker? Come on.
If he had an open sore and he drew on your
I don't think no.
Maybe it was the urethra that he thought he was drawing, but it was like an open sore. He had a lesion on his forehead or something.
So the other roommate drove the attack victim to a nearby Virginia hospital center, where he pressed charges a short time later to police. Police say Watson is facing charges of malice wounding and is being held without bond in an Arlington County detention center.
They had to shove that Sharpie up his ass.
I don't know.
Or in his pee hole.
I mean, he wrote on the guy's face, drew a dick on the guy's face, and he's going to go to jail for it.
Imagine being in jail. What you in jail for, bitch?
Have you been in college? Or have you ever went to college?
Yeah.
Okay, no, you know college kids do some crazy stuff, right? And you know that sometimes the pranks are a little bit extreme.
Mm-hmm.
But you never ever and there's times where they wrote on each other's faces or whatever the case may be, and nothing really came about it. And all of a sudden now there's the first case I've ever seen of a guy being pissed off enough where he's going to call the cops and press charges on his roommate because he got a penis drew on his face.
What was the worst thing you ever seen happen to somebody when they were drunk?
Worst thing
that people did to them?
I seen somebody get urinated on.
Okay.
He was passed out drunk, and one of his other buddies pissed on him. I mean, he was laying flat right on the street, and the guy just whipped out his penis and started peeing on him. Right there.
Damn.
I mean, that's the worst thing I saw.
I saw, listen to this one. So I saw, they did the usual, just draw on their face and stuff like that.
Right.
But he also stuck tampons in his nose and lit the strings on fire.
No, that's funny, but that's also upsetting to know that this guy's got flaming tampons up his nose.
And they videotaped it.
Oh, is it on YouTube?
No, this is before YouTube.
Dude, well, someone still has that tape somewhere, right?
I think we got the videotape at home.
Dude, you got to get that.
Call Kelly up, ask her.
Oh my God, we got to get this videotape, dude. Just to throw it up on the net. I'm surprised you haven't done that yet.
Mm-mm.
So
I haven't thought about it.
We can blur the guy's face.
Oh, you don't have to because they drew all over it. And
so they won't know who the guy is anyway. So it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, but that's kind of bad. Sticking tampons up some guy's nose and lighting them on fire. That's kind of awesome, but it's also kind of bad. The peeing one was kind of bad, where the dude was laying in the middle of the street and he got pissed on. I think the other one, well, there's like childish ones where they stick hot water, hand in hot water until they pee or whatever. I don't know if that really works.
The warm water.
Yeah, the warm water or whatever. I don't know if that really works, though. Mythbusters tried it, and they said it didn't work, but other people saying it does work, so I don't know. I don't know. I think that was probably the worst thing I've ever saw, but if you know some stories out there, give us a call, 888-668-0742.
Nice segue.
You like that,
phone
huh?
number. That was good.
Yeah, it was good. You like that, huh?
So if you ever pissed on somebody anywhere...
Right.
Even if they were sleeping or not, call in. We want to hear about your pee stories.
Yeah, we want to hear about your pee stories. If you went to college and you peed on your roommate, we want to know.
That's right.
All right, speaking of genitals, and then we're going to go to break. I'm going to tease this one really quick.
Okay.
Have you ever wore jeans and got your genitals stuck in your zipper?
No.
I take that as a no.
I'm thinking, yeah, I have.
You have?
Yes, I have.
All right, well, I have too. It was when I was younger, right around maybe the age of 16.
Did you ever get yours stuck in the car door?
No, I never got mine stuck in the car door, but I'm sure.
Neither have I.
I thought maybe you had a story.
No,
so
I'll pass.
You always have a story about that one.
No comment.
All right, what we're going to do is take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about more than 17,000 genital injuries tied to zipper outbreaks, I guess. And we're going to talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Don't touch that mouse, or we'll come to your home and pistol whip you. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Right here on MorningShowCentral.com.
Hey, this is Steve Snyder from Twisted Sister, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
You want a date?
I'm gonna puke on you.
Gee, I don't think I have a price for that.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Right here on MorningShowCentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at MorningShowCentral.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Net Noise. Check out Uncensored Net Noise every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
Oh, great. Not another Farmville request.
Check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/MorningShowCentral.
Denying one Farmville request at a time.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate.
We'll bang everyone equally.
You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
Live on MorningShowCentral.com. If you'd like to call the show,
1-888-668-0742.
Start to lose your grip, then you come running back to me. You start abusing when you're using, in the meantime losing. Baby, why don't you let it be? Like talking to me, 'cause I can't hear you when you're screaming. You're fixing, you come running back to me, and there's no doubt it's all been played out. Now I'm on my way out, baby. Why can't you see?
On Uncensored Net Noise.
Anyways, there's this pastor. She went into an Applebee's to eat with a bunch of people, and she wrote, "I give 10% to God." The waitress thought it was kind of amusing, and she took a picture of it, and guess where she posted it? On a social media website called Reddit. It went wild on Reddit. Applebee's decided, well, in their infinite wisdom, well, since you took a picture of this receipt, we're going to fire you. I think it was a douchebag move by the restaurant to fire the chick. But then I also think that it was a douchebag move by the pastor for pushing her religious beliefs on someone, that she shouldn't be doing. Powerball.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
All right, we're back. You want to call the show? The number's 888-668-0742.
I dare you.
Or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. Dom's in there right now. They're all pussies. They won't call.
You want to have a contest?
Contest for what?
We can give away that new Maximum Threshold 13 compilation.
Yeah, we can do that. And also we have the Uncensored Net Noise acoustic set coming out, too. We took all the acoustic shows that we did here at the studio, and we put them all together. It's probably about 15 bands. We have it all set up, ready to go, and we're going to throw it for free download on our website at uncensorednetnoise.com, and then we're also going to put it up on SoundCloud or whatever, too.
Oh, my shit's going on iTunes.
Well, that, too. We can do that, too.
I'm doing the run. I'm doing the run for the top 200.
Okay.
On the Billboard, I'm going to hit that.
How is that possible?
Well, why isn't it?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Because my peeps I got working on my side and my distribution department, where they have the connections right with where you submit your stuff. So your stuff can get in the running for the Billboard. I just want to hit the top 200. I don't care if I'm 200. I just want to say my shit made it there.
Really?
All you got to do is sell 1,000. Sell 1,000 in a week. Is there a price yet? A minimum price? 50 cents?
I mean, what, you're going to sell the CD or sell the actual CD to people or on iTunes? I mean, 99 cents is what it's an average go for.
That's what I'll go for. I just want to hit top 200.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if you can go lower with it. I mean, 50 cents. I mean, 50 cents is good. I mean, if you want to really reach that top 200 really, really fast.
Yeah, I don't want to make any money. I just want to.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
I want to be a one-hit wonder.
Well, can't you make it? Can't you do it free and then make the top?
That's. I don't think you can though.
Because if it's free, you're done.
Yeah, I can be right up there. I can hit the top 10.
Right,
it's free.
Right.
I just got to shoot a couple of Twitter things out and I'm there.
Well, you have to find out what the lowest amount of money that you can actually, sell this. What you could do is say 50 cents a download and donate it to a charity or something.
The Wounded Warriors Project.
There you go. That'll work too. That'd be awesome though. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put ours up on our website, and then for download, we'll make it available on iTunes. You can get it free on our website, but we're also going to make it available on iTunes. We're going to push it that way. And then also on SoundCloud as well. And then this way, all the money raised for it, we're going to give it to some charity. I think it'd be really cool.
You have any good bands on there?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of local bands here in Cleveland that we have on there. And then there's a couple... we have a couple mainstream bands that we had in the studio, did an acoustic set. We got permission from them to use it. As a matter of fact, when Soil was in town I think maybe last year or something like that, they did an acoustic set for us.
Oh, yeah. And
then we got that as well. So we asked him if we can use it, and he said sure. So we're going to use that acoustic sound as well. Cool. So we're going to throw it out there, and we'll see what we get, though. So that'd work out really good.
Oh, you know what I want to tell you real quick?
What's that?
Before I forget about it, I had to go see my physical therapist yesterday.
I was going to ask you, what'd you do over the weekend?
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, yesterday, I went, I got a jacked up back. My back is all screwed up.
Right.
I have no understanding why or how it happened, but I've seen my MRI and stuff like that, and I got some bulging disc and blah blah blah.
You had that last time.
Yeah, I still it's gone. So I went to go see the doctor, the physical therapist, whatever.
Right.
And so I'm sitting there, and it's a guy, and he was feeling on my shoulders and stuff and my back.
Yeah, but you like that.
And he was like, "Oh, you're very muscular." I thought, first thing popped in my head, does he want me to suck his dick? I was like, no, I don't think he wants me to suck his dick. No, but he kept looking at me, and he was stand up. So I stood up, and he was like, okay, I'll turn a little bit to the left.
What is this guy, a freak or something?
I don't know. I'm thinking it was. I didn't want to. I know this guy, but I didn't want him. I'm used to I'm a female physical therapist.
Right.
Man, but this guy, he just comes across weird, and he's got big hands, and it's just scary, man.
Hands.
Oh, my God. He made like the scariest proctologist.
So, I mean, what did you do after? Did you tell him that this is kind of creepy, or
no? I was just rolling with it. I figured, what the hell? If I gotta, cup his balls or whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No. Yeah, but you're paying for this.
Yeah, I did. I had to pay $10 copay.
Right, exactly.
So I figured the other 90% did I have to put out for it. I didn't understand.
You're just a whore, dude.
No, I'm not a man whore.
Yeah, you are. If you're gonna, you just said you're gonna, cup the guy's balls to do whatever it took. So yeah, you're a freaking man whore.
No. Well, if he was paying me, it's a different story.
Right.
But I was paying him, so that's different.
Right.
So he'd be the man whore. He'd be like the Deuce Bigelow.
Mel Gigolo?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, dude. I mean, to me, it sounds kind of creepy that you got a guy saying, "Oh, you feel kind of muscular."
He did. He came up from behind me too.
That's even worse.
He was like feeling on my lower back. I'm like, no, it doesn't hurt there. He's like, "Oh, your lumbar." I'm like, what's my lumbar got to do? This is dealing with, the cervical part, my top part, right under my neck.
Well, let me ask you: Did he fix the problem, or did he tell you diagnose what the problem was? Though
after I was putting my pants back on. It's not funny. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because you had a male doctor say, "Ooh, you're muscular," and then all of a sudden you're pulling your pants up. What the hell is your pants doing down in the doctor's office?
I was just doing what the doctor was telling me to do.
Yeah, well, which is kind of creepy if you ask me, though.
And he's like, "Here, he said, smell this rag." Then I woke up like 20 minutes later, and
was it?
I think it was chloroform.
That's what I'm thinking. Was it chloroform?
I'm not sure.
Did the guy try to put you under?
I was out.
Did he at least give you a reach around?
No, I had no idea. All I know is you ever feel like how was it? You get mud butt? Ever get mud butt?
No, I never got mud butt before. Never.
When you got ever have swamp ass?
Well, yeah, I got swamp ass before.
Well,
like in the middle of winter or summer, yeah.
Yeah, mud butt's the same thing.
I don't know what that is, though.
Mud butt's just sweaty asshole, and it itches real bad.
No, never got that. I got to the point where I'm sweaty, but not mud ass like you're saying, though. So, go on.
That's about it.
That's about it, though?
Yeah. It just hurts when I poop now.
I bet it does. Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air. What's up?
Don't you hate it when your scrotum sweats? Oh, man, I can't. No, I actually, Dom, funny, I was in your story, and I was starting to have flashbacks.
Were you?
The dentist I went to a few years ago in Akron.
Yeah.
And I had some of these wisdom teeth removed, and all 4 of them taken out. And he gave me these pills before to go to the dentist to get them taken out, called Halcyon, okay? And I took 2 of them, like he told me to do, and I was gone. I lost time, okay? I lost the entire day to these, okay? They cut them out. I have no recollection of them cutting them out or anything. But the interesting is, I had to go back a second time because I couldn't get the bleeding to stop my top gum.
Yeah.
My wife tells me, this is the funny part, my wife tells me, when I got out of the chair, I pulled up my pants and zipped them up.
At the dentist's office, you had to pull your pants back up?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I believe it. I really believe it.
That's...
And also, I was kind of sore for a couple of days, and it wasn't my mouth.
Hello, Frisco.
I understand, man. It's a bitch, man.
Dude.
Oh my God, you guys! When I go to the doctors or whatever the case may be, I never had this type of problem where a doctor, if I'm going in for like, a shot or something like that, or if I'm going in for a checkup or something like that, and the guy's weighing me or something like that, I never had I had never had a doctor's, I have to remember if my pants were unzipped or unbuttoned after the exam.
Oh, I had that happen to me again. Another time, I went and saw the podiatrist.
Yeah,
the foot doctor.
Right.
And there was the other thing too. Is smell this rag.
It's chloroform.
I didn't think about it at that time. And I woke up and my butt wasn't hurting though, but my pants was definitely down around my ankle.
Oh my
I figured she was checking my,
You keep getting the rag. I get the pills.
You get the pills.
I gotta pay for them. I gotta pay for the
Oh,
pills.
I didn't have to pay for my stuff, my rag.
Wow, you guys are.
You go to the free clinic?
No, this was at work.
Just at work. That's even fucked up, though. I know where you work at, and that's even messed up, dude. And the food they have there sucks.
Where he works.
Oh my God, it's crazy though. Are you got anything else, Bastard Bunny?
No, that was pretty much it. But we may actually come to think of it. Dom and I may have just uncovered why healthcare costs so much.
That's right.
Right, exactly. They're giving you roofies and then sticking their fingers up your ass.
I don't think it was fingers.
You think it was the magic marker?
I don't
think so either, dude. I'm starting to wonder if they can charge that shit. Oh man, PPOs are out the roof, dude. No, it's not figured out. PPO.
Yeah,
that's right.
Think about it.
Well, just look at it this way. You guys got free prostate exams. Just look at it that way.
Oh, dude.
It was kind of wet, so I think it was a tongue.
You think it was a tongue?
Yeah.
Sure it wasn't your dog?
No, this is at the hospital.
You sure you weren't dreaming and your dog's tongue was up your ass?
No. No, my dogs, they don't like to get intimate. I tried.
You tried that? Do you want peanut butter up there?
No peanut butter, no. Salami.
Salami, it
they
didn't
like,
work.
ever put salami around your nutsack?
No, I never did.
And then you just leave it there for a couple minutes and you pull it off because it starts getting warm.
No.
So you start having, come on, stop it.
No.
Stop.
No.
Bastard Bunny, you haven't
you? Your scrotum sweat.
Yeah.
Scrotum sweater.
And what it does, it leaves that aroma down there, so the animals kind of like it. That's kind of stuff you don't want to go out hunting with salami on your balls, because that does draw bears.
Why would you put salami on your balls in the first
place? I mean,
place?
if you're hunting bears, that's a great thing. But if you're not hunting bears, keep salami off your balls.
So what is that? A snack or something? When you get hungry, you just pull it off and eat it or something?
No. That's it's sort of like when you're hunting deer, you take the deer urine and you spray that on yourself.
Yeah, but
or you take a couple shots of it or whatever.
Why would you take a couple shots of deer dough?
Because you could burp it up when different parts of where you're hunting at.
Really?
You burp and you spit up on a tree or something.
You don't even throw up here in a minute. Just thinking of that.
Come on, you tell me you've never drinking fucking deer piss.
No, I never drank
deer
piss. I've been hunting, dude. I've never had to drink deer urine.
You never burped it. I had to do it and burp it up.
But you are correct. There are guys who actually spray that shit on themselves. They'll spray on female urine to get the bucks to show to start coming around.
But I used to go hunting with the perverts.
You don't have to be the kind of person that goes hunting there, Dom.
Well, sometimes I do when I'm real hungry.
You're hungry.
I got some video. I'll show you a video of me. I got some video of me hunting turkeys.
Do you really?
Yeah, out of my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of turkeys?
These are Giant Eagle.
These are wild.
Yeah. Is this wild turkeys at Giant Eagle?
These are wild turkeys, man. These are real turkeys, and we try to find it.
That's messed up.
State store.
Right, exactly.
No, this was real. This is real stuff. I was out hunting, me and the kids.
You need hunting license to go to the state store, dude.
Wait a minute. You're out hunting with your kids. Now you're talking about your little daughter.
Yeah, we all went chasing after them.
Okay.
Hunting. We also don't hunt deer.
Was this the mascot outside the Giant Eagle?
No.
That you were hunting during Thanksgiving?
No.
And you thought he was food, and you figured, you go tackle his ass to take him home?
No, this is real turkeys. I'm going to try to find the video.
I don't know.
That was a dude in a suit, man.
I think so. He had deer urine on him. That's why Tom ran up to him.
There's nothing wrong with deer urine. Don't, try it once. You'll like it.
All right, is that everything, Buster Bunny?
So far.
All right, call. All right, man. Thanks for calling. All right, there's Bastard Bunny for you. All right, here. We're gonna segue right into this.
I got one more thing to talk about real quick.
Okay.
This here's so I went to McDonald's earlier today.
Right.
I noticed I didn't get myself anything. Okay. But I got it.
You got Chinese food.
Yeah, I got Chinese food. I ain't fucking with McDonald's.
He's not lying either. Look, here, show it to the camera. He's got Chinese food right there. That was the negotiation for him to come back, but he had to pay for it.
That's
so
right.
there you go.
Some bad deals.
Right. He didn't read the fine print where it said, "You come back, you pay for your own Chinese." But go ahead.
Now, I'll tell you, this ever happened to you. You go order something, you order like 4 or 5 drinks.
Yeah.
The fucking idiot comes out, open the window. Would you like a carrier for that?
I hate that.
So I fronted him on this tonight. You can ask my daughter Maggie. So I was like, she got ready to spit it out. I said, don't even ask me, do I need a carrier? I said, how the fuck am I going to carry 5 drinks in my hand while I drive? She said, oh, well, I have to ask that.
You know why they asked that question? I'm going to tell you why. Because they just like the condiments that for your stuff, like the salt and the pepper and the ketchup and all that. They won't put it in your bag unless you ask for it. Mm-hmm. So to save money, they have to ask you, do you want a drink carrier?
Yeah.
So if you say no, you don't want a drink carrier, they save a couple cents on that drink carrier and whatever the case may be. So it goes for the same thing for the ketchup and the salt and all that other stuff too. Mm-hmm. So you have to ask for it. When I go up to drive-thrus, I tell them I want a lot of ketchup, a lot of whatever I'm getting at the time. Yeah. So that way they have to stuff the bag full of all that stuff, and I take it home with them. So they're spending all this money. Mm-hmm. That's what I do. Drink carriers. If I don't need one, I get it anyways. Yeah. And as I'm driving out the parking lot, I throw it in the trash.
Mm-hmm. You can make hats out of that.
You could.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I can see. But I get what you're saying though. You have 8 drinks. Of course, you're going to need a fucking carrier. Of course. How stupid can you be? I mean, you're not going to, balance them on your knee while you drive and shit. There's no way in hell you can do that.
And they look like it's, why are you asking me this question?
They think it's stupid. They think it's dumb.
Yeah.
And it's not a dumb question,
I fronted them. I said, how the fuck am I going to... I had to swear at them.
Right.
Because every time they do that, I want to swear at them, but I never have the guts to say it.
I would.
But today I did.
I did.
I stood up for all mankind.
I wait for them to give me my food and I have it in the window and then I cuss at them. This way I know that there's not a loogie or a pubic hair in my food. So
I don't care about the hairs. Fuck it.
I do.
They come from anywhere.
I don't care, dude.
It's just fucking, as long as it's clean and doesn't smell like salami, you're okay.
Well, yeah, but your pubic hairs probably smell like salami.
Oh, I can still look for that video.
All right, well, here,
go on.
Speaking of that segue, I had an awesome segue for Dom's deer hunting story. There's a guy that went into a Walmart parking lot and decided he was going to go hunt deer.
I can understand that. Okay. It depends on where you're at, because there's deer all over the place.
An Indiana man is facing several charges after wildlife officials say he went deer hunting in a Walmart parking lot. The Pennsylvania Game Commission says 40-year-old blah blah blah, whatever the fuck his name is, fired several rounds from a handgun at a 10-point white-tailed deer. There was people in the parking lot. They heard the gunshots. They went screaming for the doors of Walmart to get inside because they thought they were going to be shot.
Damn.
The police were called, and also the wildlife people were called because he did kill the deer. And now they have to call wildlife because of dead deer, and then they also called the cops too because he had a firearm in public and he's shooting it. So now the guy's in jail right now, and he's facing charges right now. There was concerned shoppers packed the area, and like I said, we're screaming toward the door at the Walmart. They got up to 100 phone calls to 911.
Damn.
Like right there. As soon as all these people, they got on their cell phones and started dialing 911. There was according to the article there was a total of 75 cops that rushed the entire area.
Did they get that in video?
I hope they did because they did. Actually, there is a video that's missing on the page here, but there is a video. So I bet you can just search YouTube and you can probably find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the guy's facing charges right now, and he's going to be sitting in jail for a little while. So yeah, I mean,
that's a little overrated.
Exactly. Well, no, I don't know about overrated, but I'm thinking it's kind of crazy that you got a guy in the parking lot seeing a deer or whatever. He's all dressed in camo, and he's got his handgun and his freaking rifle out, and he's going deer hunting in a Walmart parking lot. I mean, that's the last place you want to see a deer hunter.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
But that's where you'll find them at, though. That's where most of your people go in there to get their weapons and stuff.
Have you noticed all the crime that's been going on here in Cleveland, too?
Yeah, Walmart.
And that, too.
Yep, there's a lot.
There's a lot of stuff going on around lately, dude. I mean, there's like shootings going on, people dying on the streets. I mean, I just don't...
People are fucking each other.
Yeah. With
literally.
Yeah, with permanent markers.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Doctors fisting you.
That sucks.
Yeah, when you go to the dentist.
That sucks to get fisted when you getting the fucking your dental washed.
Right. You're getting your teeth clean, and all of a sudden the dentist has got his fist up your ass. Right.
You're going to feel a little full. From what? My fist going up your ass.
Right, exactly. But yeah, don't go hunting in a Walmart parking lot looking for a white-tailed deer. I swear to God. People are crazy, man.
Yes, they are.
Police, there's a dog that runs over a pedestrian.
A dog ran over?
A dog. You know, you're asking, how in the hell is a dog able to drive? Well, the dog knocked the car out of gear. The car was running, was parked, it was running. And the owner got out of the car for a minute or something to do something. And the dog knocked the car into gear and ran and tried to... ran this lady over. The lady that was ran over was trying to stop the car. It was going slow, you know. It was just, you know, in drive and moving really slow. Yeah. But she did not move in time and crushed her in between another parked car and the car that was rolling forward.
So who's paying the price for this?
I don't know. I don't know if the dog should be shot and killed.
Why?
Because of this?
Why is it? Now, if a human did that, what would they get?
They'd probably get, they would get fined. Big time.
Well, to find the dog.
Well, you can't. Well, yeah. How are you going to find a dog? No biscuits for you?
Well, I don't know, but they think they need to find a way. Community service?
No, I got the perfect solution.
No, that's not nice.
Yeah, just put the dog out of its misery for running over a person.
The dog didn't, but he didn't think he did anything wrong.
Okay.
He was fucking cruising.
He was cruising, all right.
Some bitch got in his way, rolled her ass over. Did like any other white person would do.
Any other white person would do. Just run you over. That's funny. Hey, has your woman ever tried voodoo on you before? Or put some sort of like voodoo spell on you?
You know, funny you say that.
Okay.
No, she hasn't.
She's never done?
No.
All right.
Not as far as I know.
All right. Well, do you have you ever heard of like these voodoo stories, like people putting curses on you and stuff like that, and you know they do like weird rituals with you know certain like things out there. Well, this guy, in D.C. A man who he tried to use voodoo to kill his wife.
Did it work?
No, he's actually being sentenced into jail for 4 years.
That's overrated for voodoo.
Well,
all they do is they fucking cut some chicken head off and spray some blood on him and say some crazy ass story.
Well, according to DC prosecutors, they went to this guy's house and they saw slips of paper. And they all read, "Make her stay, make her love me." So basically, he was trying to make his marriage work and whatever. And I guess she wanted to get some sort of divorce. And so he decided to go to voodoo to keep her in his life. Well, he hired a voodoo priest to cast a spell on his wife.
From New Orleans?
I have no idea if it's probably some fucking crackhead on the street. And paid the guy $500 to cast a spell on his wife, and for her to stick around.
Yeah,
and that didn't work. So he one day he was in the yard of his house, with, in front of his barbecuer, with these little slips of paper, and he was burning the papers and chanting and all this other stuff. Neighbors seen this stuff and all this other crap. They didn't think anything of it. They thought it was some weird ritual that he does or whatever. But they didn't think anything. Now, if you see someone in your yard burning little pieces of paper and chanting, the first thing I'm going to do is call the fucking psych ward on you.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that someone's there to haul your ass away in a rubber room. You know?
Yeah.
Well, when all this didn't work, all this voodoo didn't work, he went to violence. So he decided to hire his 16-year-old nephew, and he bought him a gun, and told him, "I'll give you $2,500 if you kill this bitch."
I can understand that. Sometimes you just got to do that.
And that's quoted in the paper. It says "bitch" here. All right? I'm not calling her one. That's what the paper says, all right? The nephew said he would do it. He wouldn't do it, but he alerted the cops and let the cops know that he would, someone was trying to kill, his aunt or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So the police came. They found him that he was clinically insane.
Figure.
And they put him in jail, in a rubber room for a little while to find out, this guy's going to be stable enough to serve trial or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He is now sitting. He's 53 years old, and he's now sitting in jail right now.
They need to let him go.
He's been married since 1993, and I guess the wife wanted a divorce.
Yeah.
So that was the reason why he was doing all the voodoo to try to keep her. Bradshaw's wife and his oldest son, who was 7, were killed in a car accident about a year earlier. So, a year later. So after all this happened, the wife died anyways.
There you go.
The curse he didn't wait long enough for the curse.
Yeah, so the curse probably was it was en route.
It was en route to her.
Yeah.
And karma finally caught up with her and killed her. All right. But and along with that, it also killed his 7-year-old son.
That sucks.
Yeah. So now he's going to spend time in jail waiting trial, or not trial, but actually waiting to get out, I guess. I guess he's already been sentenced and everything, and now he's in jail right now, sitting and rotting, and plotting his next voodoo move.
Voodoo's overrated.
Yeah, well, you tell that to a voodoo priest, then. I'll stay away from this shit, because I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. I watched that one show. What was it?
Tia?
No.
From The Princess and the Frog?
No. What was that one show, that New Orleans show with Seagal, Steven Seagal, that the cop show?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Machete?
Yeah, not Machete.
Machete.
There was a show that he did. He was actually he was an actual cop there, in New Orleans, and they would go around, and there was a lot of voodoo shit going on in New Orleans. So, but yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it.
Voodoo's some crazy shit, man.
I agree. I don't want to have
crazy shit.
I don't have nothing to do with it. So just keep that shit away from me, and I'll be happy. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got a bunch of shit. And you got a song that we want to play during the break, too. What is this?
The one?
Yeah.
Is that pro-abortion?
Yeah, pro-abortion.
Oh, that's real short. It's only maybe a minute long.
All right, we're going to play that when we come back, too. And
it's a love song.
Is it a love song?
Pro-abortion.
All right, cool. All right, listen to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
Uncensored Net Noise.
Every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on Morning Show Central Radio Network.
MorningShowCentral.com. Got time on your hands?
Oh, fuck! Ow! Ow! Ow!
What?
Ow! Send us an email.
Hit the Contact Us page on MorningShowCentral.com.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise. User-friendly
and ready to serve.
MorningShowCentral.com.
If you have a product or service,
let people know about it.
Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think.
And the whole planet is listening.
Find out how you can advertise.
Email Chris at MorningShowCentral.com.
Call the show toll free.
1-888-668-0742.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more,
Guitar Center has you covered.
Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade.
With the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area.
They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them.
You should too.
Need to know more?
Go to GuitarCenter.com. MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following.
This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network. User-friendly
and ready to serve.
MorningShowCentral.com.
Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
This is President Barack Obama, and you're listening to MSC Radio Network.
Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. Got time on your hands?
Oh, fuck! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow!
What?
Oh, ow!
Send us an email. Hit the Contact Us page on morningshowcentral.com. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise. Check out Uncensored Net Noise every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Uncensored Net Noise on morningshowcentral.com. There's more to life than mindless entertainment. You'll find out right after our show. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. It's Uncensored Net Noise. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. Live on morningshowcentral.com. If you'd like to call the show, 1-888-668-0742.
I accidentally blew my jewelry load inside of you. It felt so good after just one pump that I spilled my goo. Now I gotta take you down to the clinic, or I get a coat hanger, or push you down the steps. 'Cause I'm pro-abortion, baby. Don't wanna pay no child support. You ain't taking my jewelry ass to court. I'll take care of you, baby, when you recover. Yes. And next time I'll make sure I wear 2 rubbers, or I'll stick it in your booty hole. Booty hole, baby. I'll go ATM and vagina hole. I saw a comment out of the corner of my eye. It made me laugh.
You better keep your eyes wide open. I'm your American nightmare. I wanna lead you down the road to ruin. I'm your American nightmare. Can't take it with you when you're dead.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
There's also the second part of this journey that you want to do, and you want to lose more weight. So tell me about that.
I'm going to make getting and staying healthy my full-time job and my highest priority, and restore myself to the kind of vibrant health that I had when I was in my prime, or I'm going to die trying. 2013 is a big year for me. I'm going to get to the top of my game, so I'm embarking on a second transformation now.
Right.
And the idea is that this lands with me dropping from my current weight of about 247 pounds down to 210, and somewhere between 7 to 8% body fat. And I'm going for the cover of Men's Health magazine. I intend to do this to have hit those targets by the 26th of June, which is my dad's birthday.
That's
so
awesome.
Roughly 5 months' time.
It's the best thing to come out of a box.
Come out of a box. Come out of a box.
Since Jessica Alba was born.
Oh, it's so delicious I can almost taste it. Taste.
Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, guys, we're back. You want to call the show? The number's 888-668-0742. Or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. I'm in there right now. So is Dom. There's a couple people in the chat room right now. See, Bastard Bunny's in there. Shannon's in there. Who else is in there, Dom?
Mario from the band Weeping Silence.
That's cool.
They're out of Malta.
Well, welcome.
It's on the other side of the world.
Wow. Where's Malta exactly?
I think it's right around by Greece.
Nice.
I'm guessing. You know, I am with geography and math.
You suck at it, dude.
Yeah. I think I'm close, though.
Yeah, you're well, I hope so. I hope you're close. All right. We were going to discuss this story right before we, during that last break, though, but we got sidetracked on crap, and I figured we'll bring it around full circle now.
Well, that previous clip you did, who was that guy saying he needed to lose weight?
That was a gentleman that we had on the show. He was on 19 Action News. He was talking about his father, how he died, being overweight, and he made it a mission, because he was overweight too, and he made it a mission to lose all this weight, and he's going to try to get done by a certain day, which is in June. He's going to be back on the show.
So his goal was to get on Men's Health?
Yeah, Men's Health.
My goal is to get on the Diabetes magazine.
That's awesome.
I have strong goals.
Well,
Chinese food is going to help take me to the cover.
Yep, well, that's sodium in that. Hell yeah. Also, I was reading a study. We're going to get sidetracked again. Here we go, guys. I was reading a study, too, about eggs. They were saying that eggs are now good for you. Again.
They're aborted baby chickens.
I guess, but they're saying that they're good for you. They said now they're not worried about all the cholesterol and the stuff like that. They said there's a lot of protein in eggs. You should eat those and all this, that, and the other. And they're saying they're good for you. And I'm like, I look at it this way. All these stupid studies that come out by the Mayo Clinic and all those crazy health magazines and all this other shit that's going on, I don't believe half of the stuff that's going on. Because, now they're saying coffee's good for you. Before they said it was bad for you. Then they said chocolate's bad for you. Now it's good for you. I have no idea what to believe. Mm-hmm. Then they said Chinese food has a bunch of sodium and all this other stuff in it.
MSG.
Yeah, and they said MSG is what makes you fat. So, whatever. There's studies about MSG. They did lab rats studies.
They're eating Chinese food? Chinese food, and the Koreans are eating them.
Well, true. That's probably how they get bigger rats to throw in their food. But the thing is that with all the Chinese, or with all the MSG that's going on and in food and all this stuff like that, I don't know what to believe anymore. And he's going to come on. He said he wants to come in studio. He'll be here in town. He wants to come in studio and actually talk to us in April about his journey so far.
That's right. Malta is right underneath Sicily.
Nice.
I was close. I was in that Mediterranean area.
You were in that area.
I actually did have a picture in my... That's right. Greece is over here. Italy is over here. Wait, if you're looking at the camera, it's the other way. If you're looking over here is Greece. Over here Over here is Italy.
You fucking suck at
I'm
geography.
looking at the camera.
Right.
Try
What is this? Flagging down a plane or something now?
So if you got your map.
This way. Here we go. This
here
way.
You go. If
Here we go.
You got your map.
Jumping jacks.
Over on this side. Wait. On your map. Over on this side. Here we go. This side over here.
Keep doing that. You lose weight.
I'm doing. It's an exercise program.
Tom, on exercising on the next UNN show. All right. We talked about this story. Well, we touched on it a little bit. More than 17,000.
What I do know about Malta, it's almost the size of Sicily. How's that?
Is it by the boot?
No, you got the boot of Italy.
Right.
Then you got the island of Sicily. Underneath Sicily is another island.
Hey, dude, in the chat room, just draw us a fucking map and point and put a circle on there so we know exactly where you're at.
See, my family...
And put on their Dom's a numbskull for not knowing where the fuck I'm at.
Do you know where Malta is
I have
at?
no idea. I'm not going to make myself look like an asshole saying I do.
Well, see, that's what you got to do. Sometimes you just have to fish.
Fish? You're fishing, all right,
I was
dude.
fishing.
You were fishing big time. You didn't get far. All right. More than 17,000 genitals injured in zippers. Men, in zippers or whatever.
Something about Mary.
Oh, yeah. Remember that? Remember that?
That shit hurts.
Oh, yeah, it did. I remember the time where I got my nuts caught in my zipper. And I zipped up really quick, and it tore a big old gash in my nuts.
Making the back of my knees hurt.
And
wiggle.
Right. And
my butt's not twitching though, just so you know.
I hope not. Now if we were in Lakewood, I would be worried. But we're not. But the thing is that when that shit happens, dude, it hurts.
Oh yeah.
And there's no way to stop the bleeding. You can't just put a Band-Aid on it and say, okay, it's done. You can't put gauze around your nutsack.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Frankenballs, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work, dude.
You could zap them,
dude,
or tase your own balls.
You lose you lose so much blood from that.
Well, it's a sack. Of course, it's gonna hold a lot of blood.
Oh my god, it hurt so bad though. I mean, I think I was like 17 when it happened.
I had this old girlfriend. She had braces.
Oh God, she got her nutsack stuck in her braces.
Well, we didn't call her
Mellow Mouth.
No, we called her Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker.
That's an old one.
I know.
That's old.
I had to bring that one back.
That's old. But yeah, I mean, have you ever got your nuts caught in your zipper?
Oh yes, in my jacket also.
No,
I got big nuts
in your jacket. When you zip up your jacket,
yeah.
They're all the way up here.
The top zipper, yeah.
Your
top button.
Your nuts are up here.
That's right.
They're on your chest.
Yep.
Okay.
Chestnuts.
But yeah, I mean, the thing is that they're saying that there's so many reports that people go to the hospital because of this. And how embarrassing would it be to go into an emergency room and the first thing you have to tell them that I got my nutsack caught in my zipper, and especially if it's a hot chick.
Then they've heard it all before.
A nurse or whatever. I think I'd be embarrassed. Or if you had to call the paramedics if it's that bad.
Would you rather have a guy doctor check it out or a girl doctor?
I don't know, man.
You'd rather have a guy doctor check out your nuts because he can understand what you're going through?
Yeah, I think I would, because I really think I would have a guy doctor look at my nutsack and say,
well, girls have that problem. They get their lips stuck in their zipper sometimes.
Dude, that thing must be huge. It must be like that one wrestler, China.
Yeah.
Her freaking little thing is huge, like a penis or whatever. And she must have got
like a pancake got folded in half.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I don't think women have this experience. It might get if they have like, Tarzan hair, down there or something like that. They get a hair caught or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think they get their vagina caught in their zipper.
Did you ever get your girlfriend's balls zipped up in your zipper?
No. I don't have a girlfriend anyways, so no, and my wife, no, neither. No, that's stupid. But yeah, I think it would be really embarrassing if you go to the hospital and you have to tell the person behind the counter that I got my nuts caught in the zipper, and I mean,
how would you say it? Would you use your scrotum?
No, I would actually say
scrotum even sounds worse.
It does sound worse though. But I think I would use the vulgar terms like, listen, this is embarrassing. but I'm just going to be upfront and honest with you. My nutsack got caught in my zipper.
You know what I would do?
I am bleeding profusely right now, and I need a doctor to look at it. That's how I would do it.
You know how you know how to diffuse this whole thing?
How would you diffuse it?
You call ahead. I'm on my way. This is what's going on the phone. Expect me there. Just look for a bloody dripping nutsack on the ground. I'm crawling. That bitch fucking hurts. I'm crawling. You see some guy crawling holding his balls.
Could you imagine you have to drive to the hospital? How that would hurt.
You got blood fucking squirting all over your windows and shit.
Exactly. And the people next to you are
what if you got pulled over? Can we see your license registration?
Right, and you're holding your nutsack and you pull up your hand and there's blood all over it. You killed somebody and actually you killed your nuts instead.
I gave myself an abortion.
Right, exactly. A nut abortion. I mean, I think it would be embarrassing. And it's like I said, for women, I don't think it's a big deal. And after, whatever women are in the chat room right now, I don't think they ever got any kind of, this ever happened to them.
Well, Bastard Bunny's in the chat room. He can tell us if he ever got his
vagina.
His lips ever got zipped up.
Right. So I really don't know. But the thing is that it's kind of messed up though. How embarrassing it would be to go to a doctor and say, and let's say you had to go to work the next day. Mm-hmm. Okay. How embarrassing would that be that you had to have, you have this big bulge coming out of your pocket because you got all this, gauze and stuff, and it'd be cool for all the women at work that would see your bulge.
Yeah, it's better to have it up front than in the back.
Right. Yeah. Well,
you don't want to have a bulge in the back.
Well, unless you got a hemorrhoid that exploded or something, or your asshole exploded or something like that.
Bastard Bunny says nope. He's never had his pussy lips zipped up.
Wow.
He said I'm smart enough to keep my dick out of my zipper.
Well, okay. I know it probably happened to him at one point in his life. It happens to everybody. It happened to you, right?
Well, you ever get your dick stuck in it?
Yeah, the head of it I have. Yeah.
Damn, I got a little dick, man. If you get your little dick stuck in your zipper.
No.
Because I got to push that shit down, and fuck,
You got the tip of the head fucking caught in the zipper.
Oh, no, I never, ever.
Dude, yeah, it caught me right there one time. No, I zipped up too quick, didn't realize it, and didn't adjust myself properly.
I got mine caught in my Velcro strips.
How did you do that?
On my tennis shoes.
How did you do that?
Because that shit's long, man.
Yeah, right.
It's in my shoe.
Well, speaking of hemorrhoids, former WWE star X-Pac. X-Pac, remember that wrestler?
Little skinny fucker.
Right. Well, now he's a beach whale. Have you ever seen him now lately?
No.
He's a fat motherfucker now.
He gained some weight?
He's big, dude. He's bigger than you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Look him up, dude. Look him up. You'll
X-Pac.
See. He is not skinny anymore. And when he wrestles, dude, his belly hangs over right now. And remember that suit, that black and green suit he wore that had a big old X on it?
Yeah.
Dude, it fills out really well now. Because he's huge. He's a fat wrestler. Just like DDP and Jake the Snake Roberts, all those old wrestlers that are out there, they're all has-beens now. I mean, they all go to the glue factory, or they go into some amateur wrestling. Exactly what X-Pac did. He was in some amateur wrestling league now. He's no longer with the WWE or any of those other ones. Well, he was. The move that he does called the Bronco Buster?
Yeah.
Okay, where he runs and he jumps and, his nuts are in your face against a turnbuckle or whatever. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess the guy moved really fast and he missed the guy and actually caught the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Well, when he caught the turnbuckle, he ripped his anus.
Damn.
His anus exploded. And the whole entire time, the show must go on, right? In wrestling, he kept wrestling and everything, and he's in agonizing pain and everything. A quote from him said that I almost died in the ring. He said I felt this big explosion in my ass.
Sean Waltman, that's his real name.
Yeah, and you can actually do. Whoa, wow! You can actually. It's called spinal.
Spina bifida.
Yeah, if you do a Google search of that, warning, it's graphic, and you'll be able to see what X-Pac's asshole looked like afterward. Pac underwent butthole surgery that night.
Ooh, that's hot.
And was released Monday morning.
Did he have to smell the rag too?
Yeah, probably the chloroform. And this video is being released on the internet.
Seriously, they're going to show it?
They're actually going to show it. But he said he nearly died in the ring.
Oh, I got the video right here.
You got the video?
I'm about to, video of Sean Waltman's injury. I'm about to watch it.
Yeah, watch
it's
it.
In Australia.
Right, that's where it happened, though.
He's not fat.
He's fat, dude.
No, he's not.
Let me see. Let me make sure you got the right video. Let me see. Is that... Yeah, he is. He's got a gut. Look at it. And the other thing is, too, you couldn't even... I don't understand the whole spandex thing. You know, I guess it's like the vinyl stuff, and I'm waiting for the red to come through the green, and you didn't see it, though. I guess it was all pushed back. But yeah, look at it. He's fucking fat. There's the Bronco Buster. The dude was skinnier than that, dude. He's like Otter from the PX show. Mm-hmm. That's how skinny he used to be.
Oh, you know what? That's fucked up. He's over there bleeding real bad, and the guy hits him with the chair afterwards.
Exactly. So he's doing the Bronco Buster.
And he fucking pins him.
Right, exactly.
But he kicks out, though.
Right, he kicks out afterward. But he does the Bronco Buster.
Oh, you watched this?
Yeah, I watched it already.
Oh.
He jumps. Hits.
Oh, he's got his blood on his forehead. The other guy's head.
Right. Well, that's probably his ass juice.
Oh.
But the thing is that right after he did the Bronco Buster, some guy hits him in the back of the neck with the chair. You know, I'm like, and then the whole entire time you'll see where he's trying to tell them, look, I'm hurt, and the guy, you see the other guy rolling really, really slow toward the end of the ring and everything. Well, I guess the other guy that's in the match didn't realize this was all going on. He goes and starts beating up on X-Pac anyways.
They got a ladder out.
Exactly. So now they're going to put him up on a ladder and beat the shit out of him with a ladder. So this guy went through hell.
The show must go on.
Exactly. Which is,
he did pack on some weight.
He did. I told you.
That's fucked up.
It's not X-Pac anymore. It's X-Pac.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy is huge. He's a fat wrestler now. But yeah, he after going, Pac says he is business as usual. He's going to go back to wrestling and everything, and. The doctors instructed him to take it easy for a little while, and Pac says it's business as usual, but has given special instruction by his doctor how to clean his wound after pooping.
Yeah, that's it, because you can kill yourself.
Yeah, it's infection right there.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the story, it says, "Enjoy your breakfast."
That's why tongues are better. Oh, did I say tongues? I meant tucks.
Right. So this guy is he's messed up right now, dude. I mean, he's totally screwed. But yeah, I don't get the whole wrestling thing. I really don't. Yeah, the whole wrestling thing that goes on with. Do you watch it? Do you watch it WWE and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Do you watch it for just entertainment purposes only, or do you actually get into the storyline that they do, and you can't wait for the next week for the next storyline to come up?
Not like that.
I mean, there's diehard wrestlers out there that will watch it like a fucking soap opera.
Well, I'm friends with a bunch of the wrestlers.
Like, yeah, I know, with Jericho and all those guys. But the thing is, I'm
friends with him, Miz.
Tim Misney?
No, not Tim Misney.
Oh, okay. Miz who?
The Miz.
I don't know who. I don't watch wrestling.
He's from Cleveland. He was in
oh, well.
Like the real people, not real people, but what are those fucking reality shows on MTV? Yeah, he was on that.
Yeah.
And he went on wrestling.
Yeah, I don't get into the whole wrestling thing. I mean, every now and again I'll flip, and then when wrestling's on, I may just, watch it for a brief second and then flip the channel or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But I'm not one of those religious diehard fans that, I can't wait for the next storyline. The Stone Cold Steve Austin, I don't know if he's still around.
You know what he's doing? He's in that redneck, that reality show.
I don't know.
It's like a redneck Survivor.
I'm not up to wrestling right now. I don't know what's going on.
He's not in wrestling. This is a reality show.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan still in it?
Yeah, but he's old.
Is he?
He's doing some Tennessee tour. I don't know. I'm making shit up.
How about The Rock? Is he back?
Yeah, The Rock's back. He's the champion right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who was that other guy that was a champion before?
Doink? The clown?
Well, not him. But who was the other one? There was another.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that dude.
Last time we saw, he was in studio. Remember when he was here?
He was here?
Yeah, not in this studio, but Lakewood. Remember? He was upstairs.
Oh, yeah. He was at the Fantasy. He was doing some sort of promotion thing for some backyard wrestling here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that was all about, though. But
He's wrestling with TNA, I think it is. Total nonstop action.
Tits and ass?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, I don't follow the whole thing like a storyline like Days of Our Lives.
Mm-hmm.
Is Luke and Laura back or whatever the case may be? And
Scorpio.
Right, exactly. And is Stone Cold going to slap his beers together again? And is he going to do the stutter on whoever? I don't
the stutter.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
I don't know what it's called either.
I have no idea. But yeah, I don't watch the whole wrestling thing, and I don't really get into it that well.
You know what somebody does? You want to give them a call?
Who's that?
Jeffrey LaRocque.
No, I'm not calling it. No, he's on the road right now.
That's right. We can call him up. I got a cell phone number.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did you have him on your show?
No, I haven't.
I don't want to call him.
He would never come on here because it was a conflict of interest.
I don't want to talk to that faggot from Rover.
Come on. Call him up.
No.
He'll answer because he won't know. He'll just answer. So he gets some wrestling questions.
No, I don't want to talk. Well, you know what? We'll try to. We'll do it next week. We'll do it next week.
That takes all the fun out because he's with Rover.
Because I want to switch the phone line before I call. I don't want him fucking calling me every fucking.
Oh no, he won't. He won't call you.
No, that's okay. I'm good. And plus, I don't want prank phone calls from Rover anyways. I really don't want them. But yeah.
Here.
Is that you actually got his phone number?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Holy
shit, he does too. He actually does have his phone number. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. The wrestling thing is kind of stupid to me, if you ask me, though. All right, yeah, getting your testicles caught in your pants.
That's a motherfucker.
Not a good idea. Not a good way to go neither. Especially when you have to go to the hospital to explain to the doctor what the hell happened to you. So it's kind of screwed up though. All right, switching gears here from testicles to vaginas.
I hate it when I get my vagina caught in anything.
Right. Well,
in the door.
Idaho teacher who used the word vagina during a biology lesson faces reprimand. An Idaho biology teacher is reportedly being probed by state commission after parents complained that the word vagina was used during a lesson on a human reproductive system. Tim McDaniel said 4 parents were offended by his explanation of the biology of the orgasm or whatever, and he used the word vagina instead.
Why didn't they just call it a cunt?
According to a letter to McDaniel from Idaho State Department of Education, the teacher who also allegedly shared confidential student files, which the individually offered their parents showed a video clip. So basically what he did is emailed a clip about the reproductive system and all that stuff too to the students, because I guess they have email accounts at school now. I guess that's how they send homework home now. Is with email. I don't get that. Like my daughter the other day, she was like, my teacher sent me my music sheet for my recital that I have to do at school, and I'm like, what do you mean your teacher emailed you? I mean, are they getting that fucking lazy where they're going to email it in now, call it in instead of like teaching you actually?
Eventually, they won't be in school; they'll be at home.
I mean, yeah, you have a robot teaching you next. That's stupid. What happened to the old days where you used to go to school and you learned something?
Come on, what did you learn in school?
I learned a lot in school, dude.
I learned that they get free food at Giant Eagle in the olive department.
So you learned that through school?
Yes.
Who taught you?
That was my economics class.
Okay, so you go
in college.
You steal the olives from...
It's not stealing. When they give you those sample cups, what does that mean? You sample. It doesn't say how much so you can sample. You sample till you're full. Then you move on.
Till you're full.
That's right. Then you can go back. They give you a little spoon again.
Well, there's a couple parents that were upset over the word vagina during a biology exam or whatever, or the meaning of the human reproductive system, and they got all pissed off and bent out of shape over it. So they decided to call the teacher out on it and get him reprimanded and everything. So the school board said that they're going to look into the matter and they're going to reprimand the teacher in the most appropriate way, I guess.
Okay.
So the problem is, I don't see a problem with it. It's called, the medical term for it is called a vagina.
Pussy.
For us, it's called a pussy.
Pussy.
But in the medical terms, it's called a vagina.
Pussy.
So, yeah, that's what you call your friends that don't do things that they're supposed to do or whatever. But the other thing is that, I don't see a big, huge problem with this whole thing.
They should have called it like Fallout Space or something.
Fallout Space. Really? But the thing is that I don't get it.
Cum dumpster.
That, too. That could work. Could you imagine if the teacher said, all right, open your textbooks to page 7. We're going to talk about cum dumpsters. Could you imagine that?
Oh, I can't wait till you tag the show with that in it.
I'm going to. So, iTunes is going to love me this week. But the thing is, would you be upset if your kid was in class and they used the word vagina?
No. Depends on what class it was.
It was a biology class.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't be upset over that because that's what it is. It's a technical term for it. That's what it is. Now if the guy says, if he called it a cunt or a cum dumpster or something like that, then yeah, I would think, then I would be kind of upset and pissed off. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to be upset because he called it a vagina.
Yeah.
Because that's the actual medical term for it.
Pussy.
Or that. Open your textbooks to page 9. We're going to talk about pussies. I don't know, dude.
We're going to show you where you were.
Yeah, where mommy and daddy stick it, or whatever. So
no, it bleeds.
Yeah, where it bleeds each
The
month.
bleeding womb. Why do they call it the bleeding womb?
I have no... Because it bleeds once a month?
That's right, the house of the bleeding womb.
Right. And when it bleeds once a month, you got to get the hell up out of there because your woman's going to be pissed and bent out of shape. My wife, she doesn't get angry. She doesn't get upset. She gets quiet.
Does she? Damn.
Dude, she gets quiet. It's scary.
Why? That's like nice.
Because you're afraid. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if a meat cleaver is going to come, behind you or whatever, or you're going to get your throat slit or whatever the case may be, or she complained like her last one she had. She was like really in pain or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But there was times where she has them, and then she gets really, really quiet.
Yeah.
And she doesn't say anything. My daughter's the same way too.
My kids, they're vicious.
Are they vicious?
They're mean. Very mean. You hear that, Maggie?
Yeah. That's why I try to, not say too much to them during that time.
Yeah.
I try to stay away as much as I possibly can.
I don't. I fuck with them.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I can't because they know where you sleep and they know that right. They can kill you.
I put it this way, what would they do if I was mean for a week?
You're probably like that all the time.
No, I have to deal with it, all that. It's the sea of estrogen. You understand? When there's 15 females in a house.
Wow.
And one male.
You got that many females in your house?
Let me see. I got animals.
Well, not the animals, because they don't walk around bleeding. Could you imagine if your dog was a female and walk around bleeding?
They bleed.
No, they don't.
Not that much.
Yeah, okay.
A little squirt here and there.
Yeah, when you kick them in the ass.
Or they start doing the bronco busting thing.
Oh, yeah. Or I hate when your dog scoots across the floor.
Yeah.
Because he's got an anal gland problem or whatever the case may be.
So that's why I could say happens to me when I do that.
Exactly. So when you start rubbing your ass against the carpet, it's time to go get your anal gland looked at.
Damn, I thought it was... Does it feel like it twitches and shit? I want to know if... Is that something wrong with it?
Sign of colon cancer.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Twitching,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I gotta get some more fiber in my diet.
You gotta get something in there, dude.
I gotta blow my polyps out.
Go run.
Fiber ones?
No, go run real fast up to a turnbuckle and blow that bitch up and get a new one.
Oh, yeah, that's an idea.
That'll work too.
They do anus transplants?
They might. You never know.
I could use a better anus.
You can find another. There's tons of assholes out there in the world.
I know that.
You could probably find another asshole.
Can I borrow your asshole?
Exactly. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we got more. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Don't touch that mouse, or we'll come to your home and pistol whip you. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Right here on MorningShowCentral.com.
Hey, this is Steve Snyder from Twisted Sister, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
If
you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade. With the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area, they cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
You want a date?
I'm gonna puke on you.
Gee, I don't think I have a price for that.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Right here on MorningShowCentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at MorningShowCentral.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Check out Uncensored Net Noise every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/MorningShowCentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate. We'll bang everyone equally.
You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise. It's Uncensored Net Noise. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. Live on MorningShowCentral.com. If you'd like to call the show, 1-888-668-0742.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
I love my interns. They're awesome. Every last... Wait, I only got one. It's going to be sad when he leaves, though. He's going to be graduating pretty soon. I can't put my foot up his ass anymore. That's going to suck.
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank the fine people at the FCC
for being such f***ing mug. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, we're back. You want to call the show? The number is 888-668-0742. Or go to the website, uncensorednetnoise.com, if you miss any part of the show. Or the main website, morningshowcentral.com. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/uncensorednetnoise. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/uncensorednetnoise. On the front page of morningshowcentral.com is a video of Billy Morris.
Yeah.
Did you see the video?
No, I haven't.
No, guys, you got to see this. They had the polar bear plunge. I might as well get to this right now and talk about it. I sent our intern, our fearless intern, Spence. Remember, we were talking about sending Spence to do this? Well, go to the front page and you'll be able to see this video yourself, Dom, and you can critique it yourself. I sent him on a mission to go get videotape of Billy Morris jumping his bike. Now, when I say bike, I mean his 10-speed into the water in Lake Erie.
Oh, was it 10-speed? That was a motorcycle.
Oh, no, it was actually a mountain bike or something like that. But he jumped onto with a ramp into the water, and he did the plunge. All right. I sent him out there to do one thing. Just get the footage of him jumping into the lake. Mm-hmm. Does he do it? Nope. He misses the jump. I don't get the footage. I get him partially in the water. And the video's up on morningshowcentral.com.
Right now.
Yeah. So it's rather comical. I mean, I did the best I could with editing, but he missed the jump fully. It's toward the end of the video too. Let me see where you're at. Yeah, that's he's talking to some guy right now about his experience. That's the other thing too. I should have brought this video up so you guys can hear it. He asked the guy about the water and how cold it is, and he says, "Is the water cold as shit?" The intern asked the guy that question, and I just couldn't. I started cracking up laughing as soon as he said that. I told him specifically, when you go talk to people out in public, make sure you're polite and kind to them, because you never know what's going to happen. It might backfire in your face if you start doing crazy shit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you missed the jump. You got to go back some. So this is go back a little bit more. You'll be able to see it down a little more. All right, a little more. He just got out of the water. Billy just got out of the water. There we go. Now he's getting ready to go. Here he goes. Where's
he at?
And wait, there he is. He's already in the water. He missed the jump. Him jumping into the water. I sent him out to do one thing. Just get him plunging into the water.
Why did Billy Morris wear a helmet?
I have no idea. Well, because he was jumping into a lake, I guess, and the water's cold, and he's practicing safety, I guess.
I don't understand.
Right.
You're going into water, so you gotta put a helmet on.
Right, and then
not like you're flying going 100 miles an hour.
Right.
You're on a bicycle.
And the ramp wasn't that big anyways.
It was like a foot off the ground.
Maybe 2, so you're not going to go too far. And then he did the swan dive into the water. Okay. He had his hands up in the air and he dove in. You can catch that little bit of the part of the video if you watch it slowly. Mm-hmm. If you slow it down. See, I was going to slow it down, but I couldn't slow it down anymore because he missed the jump.
Maybe you can superimpose a jump. Put Evel Knievel in there or something.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, but yeah. So here's the thing. I'm sending the intern out again. Mm-hmm. One more time. He's going to the Impending Lies show, which is tomorrow at Peabody's. If you haven't got your ticket yet, go to their Facebook, facebook.com/Impending Lies. We had James in here from Impending Lies the other week, and he was talking about the band and everything. Their show is tomorrow, their CD release show. And I'm sending Spence, our intern, again to go get interviews with the guys prior to the show to find out how they're feeling and everything else for the show and everything. And I can't wait to get some of this stuff back. This is going to be awesome.
Think it's going to go over good?
No.
Oh.
He's going to miss everything, dude. He's going to miss the shot. And when he's going to be interviewing him, it's going to be, the camera's going to be pointed on the wall the whole entire time as he's interviewing or something.
He's a professional, isn't he?
No, he's a whatever. He's going to school right now. He's learning. So I figured I send him out, give him some experience. But, I'm praying to God I get something back that I can use.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to use any of this because I guarantee the whole entire time the camera's going to be facing the wall while he's interviewing him, and we're not going to know who he's talking to or who the person is. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. So either this is going to be a train wreck or it's going to be rather entertaining. So also during the break, Dom found another story about Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ric Flair's son.
Yeah, Reed.
Yeah, Reed Flair, I guess his name is.
Yep.
He passed away.
Yep. 25 years old. He was found in a hotel room unresponsive at the Marriott Residence Inn off Piedmont Road Drive South. Yep.
Yeah, this happened today. It was breaking news.
10:30 this morning.
Yeah, 10:30 this morning. They found him dead, unconscious, and he's laying. Well, I guess they really don't know the whole details of why he died. And they also said there was drugs involved or something like that.
No, in the past.
In the past, there was drugs involved. Yeah.
He was on heroin.
Yeah,
heroin.
I wonder if he relapsed and went back to the heroin.
Yeah, maybe he's got his anus blown out. Mr. Hand syndrome.
Maybe it's a thing going around the wrestling community where you blow out your anus and die.
Yeah, I think that's maybe what it is.
So I have no idea though, but yeah,
ghost of anus past.
Right, exactly. Just like who was that? Paul Bearer, that dude with the
Undertaker.
Yeah, the guy with the urn. Yeah, his ass blew out too and died.
Yes, it did. 58.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. They say the last sound you hear is before you die is you fart and you shit yourself.
That's right. That's the way to go.
Right. So
bust a nut.
So I guess that's probably what happened to Paul Bearer. He shit himself and died.
Oh, he had a blood clot.
Where at? In his ass?
Probably. No, I know he had problems with his breathing and stuff, so it's probably in the lungs.
Really?
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela.
He's got a blown asshole too?
Well, no, he's actually in the hospital right now because
he's been there. He said
something to do with his breathing as well.
Yeah, he
can't breathe. So, whatever. He's probably got COPD like my father does.
Yeah.
So, that's another person that I notice a lot of wrestling people are dying.
Because they're getting old?
Yeah. Well, this Reed kid was not old.
He was 25. That's old.
No, not really.
Back in caveman days, they didn't live to be that old. They lived to be about 18.
You think?
Oh, yeah, they did.
Okay. Ric Flair's still alive.
Yeah, he outlived him.
I can't believe this guy is still wrestling.
Ric Flair's not wrestling anymore.
Yeah, he is. He's still doing wrestling every now and again.
I haven't seen him out there in a couple years.
Yeah, they were talking about some charity event he did or something like that where he was in the wrestling ring with somebody wrestling or whatever. Like DDP, the Diamond Cutter, and Jake the Snake Roberts. And
remember we had Jake on the show?
Oh God, that drunk fucker.
Yeah, he was off the juice and we got him back on it.
Oh yeah, we actually put him back on the juice. We were asked, everybody, they don't believe us. We're the ones that put Jake the Snake Roberts back on the juice.
That's right.
He was in Cleveland doing some promotional thing for some backyard wrestling here in Cleveland. And he was at the Fantasy nightclub again, where all these damn wrestlers go. And he started doing drinks at the bar. That's the worst place to do an event. Especially when you're a recovering alcoholic.
Yes.
And you're going to do a show for a backyard wrestling whatever promotion thing, and your event area is at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is going to happen? He's going to drink. But going back a little bit, if we, I will pull the audio, but I don't have it here in front of me. We asked him so many different questions about his drinking and
his family,
what his family and what his favorite drink was. And then during the time when he was on the phone with us, we asked him where he was. He said he was in the hotel bar.
Yeah.
And then we kept egging him on to do a drink. And then he actually did a shot with the bartender because we asked the bartender to get on.
Was it tequila or something like that?
Or something like that. And the bartender came on, and we told the bartender to give him a drink. And the bartender actually gave him a drink right there. And then you hear it going down as he's drinking it. Live on the air. So
he was in Minnesota.
Right. And UNN is the one that drove him back to drinking again.
Thank you.
Right. So
we helped him fuck his family all up.
Right.
Again.
So it's not the wrestling promotion company that was here in Cleveland that drove him back to drinking. It was us.
That's right.
We had the interview before he even came to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen so many reviews about that, online back in the day about the wrestling company is the one that drove him back. No, our interview drove him back to drinking. Right. So, just be careful when you come on our show.
We'll make you drink or make your asshole blow out.
Exactly. Or we'll urinate in your water cooler.
Or
we'll
even put horse feces in your Swedish meatballs from IKEA.
Yeah, that too. There is a Missouri's girls basketball team, that took a prank a little too far. They actually peed in the opposing team's water cooler bucket or whatever it was. And as the game went on, these girls kept drinking the water. They finally came clean and said that, you're drinking piss. And they had to stop the game because they thought it was a health risk because all these girls ingested all this water.
All the urine. So they actually stopped the game, and that's when they had to be rushed to the hospital to get looked at. Have you ever had to get rushed to the hospital for drinking your wife's urine?
No, dude, I never.
Well, see, there you go. You didn't got nothing to worry about.
I mean, you see it on TV all the time, like the Jackass thing. You remember? I don't know if you ever remembered the snow cone urine thing, whatever they did. The guy actually had a snow cone.
Yeah.
And then the other dude pissed on it, and then he ate it.
Yeah.
Okay. The guy didn't die. He's still alive.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Urine's not bad for you.
It's actually the cleanest fluid, according to science, that that's in your body.
Yeah.
It's not, all it is
ammonia.
Filtered whatever that you drank. So
yeah, you could drink your own pee.
Yeah, exactly. If you're stranded on a desert island somewhere, and the last thing you had was your own urine, of course you're going to drink your own urine. Would you?
Check it out. I got a new update.
Okay.
On my phone. North Korea puts rockets on standby to attack U.S. mainland. Says their forces are ready to settle accounts with U.S.
Really?
Yep.
We're getting that close to missile strikes.
That's right. Bring them on.
So
Korea's about to go down.
Right. So as soon as they launch these missiles, and they hit somewhere in the United States,
all they do is hit, come within our
borders.
Yep. 100 miles off the coast.
Right. It's war.
Yep.
And you know what's going to happen after that?
Yeah, they're done.
They're going to get obliviated. I bet you they got like 13, 14, maybe 20 B bomber, or the bomber sitting on the runway right now, all loaded, ready to go, waiting for them just to launch something.
Oh yeah!
As soon as they launch it, dude, these stealth bombers are going to be up in the air, and they're just going to annihilate the hell out of them, and they're done. One of the reasons why the Koreans are all up in arms over this is because the United States did some sort of like test drop of a bomb. It was a dummy bomb that they dropped. It was a military exercise that they were doing. And they dropped a fake bomb to the ground with one of those stealth bombers.
Yeah.
Well, the Korean government got pissed off and bent out of shape. Now they're pointing their missiles at our bases, and they're also pointing them off the coast of wherever the fuck they're at right now, and they're going to launch them over to the United States. So if they launch them from Korea, they'll hit where? Alaska?
Alaska's pretty damn close, yeah.
Right, so that's the closest they'll hit. I don't think their range is going to hit like somewhere like in the middle of the United States anywhere.
No,
they don't have a range that long, unless they got them somewhere.
I'm sure they'll knock them out of the sky.
Yeah, before they even get there, they'll have those scrambled jets up there to to knock them out before they even hit something. But Yeah, I just don't get the whole thing with this young leader that took over for his father, thinking that he's got muscle, and he doesn't.
That's why he's doing it.
Yeah, he's flexing his muscle right now, and he thinks he can do this. But the thing of it is that we got other allies that will back us, that will help us out with this too. China, they're trying to go to China for an ally too, the United States, and they're also trying to go to some of the other countries around there to become our ally and everything. So I mean, they're barking up the wrong tree, basically. So as soon as they launch a missile, it's done.
Yes, they're
done. So, and then he can worry about his small little country after he picks up the rubble.
That's right,
because that's what's going to happen. So, all right, I think it's going to do it for us tonight. We're going to get the hell up out of here. You guys have a very, very happy Easter. What are you doing for Easter, Dom?
Going to sister-in-law's house.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I'm actually at home on Sunday doing nothing. I'm not doing anything right now. So
damn, must be nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at home. My wife's gonna be working. That sucks. She works on Sunday. My daughter will be at church half the morning, and then nice thing about it is I have the whole house to myself, so I can actually run naked through the house if I want to. So that might be a good thing.
You have your webcam on?
Yeah, I'll turn on the Ustream so that everybody can see it. So if you tune in like maybe around noon on Sunday on the MSC Radio Network, you might see me streaking across the house.
You see some fucking hairy ass polar bear running around.
Yeah, it's me.
Room.
It's just me. So don't worry, don't be scared. I won't bite. All right, we're gonna get the hell up out of here. Peace. We're out.
You just gotta know when it's time to quit.
Fuck that noise. We're not quitting. I think you can do better, Ted.
I beg your pardon?
I don't see anybody headed for the door. Listen to me. It's just like trying to fuck a Catholic girl who keeps saying, no, I don't want to. I'm really, really drunk and you're circumcised. But she keeps on making out with you. She's not leaving your feet open. It means she really wants to. She just needs a little bit of a nudge, all right? A little bit of a coax, a little bit of a tickle, just to rationalize it to herself, to her God. Do you know what I mean?
Jesus H. Christ!
Did you miss any of the show?
You keep hiding from shit in the world, and eventually the world comes to your front door. Nice. That's very nice. I heard an episode of Touched by an Angel.
Then check out our website at morningshowcentral.com and visit the archives for this and other past shows.
Also, check out the games, photo galleries, chat rooms, and more.
I heard that doing LSD can awaken your demons.
I ain't got no demons gonna get woke.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not controlled by the FCC, our wives, girlfriends, gay lovers, or favorite barnyard animals. And if you have any complaints,
call someone who cares.
Be sure to tune in next week for another sick and twisted edition of Uncensored Net Noise.
I told him to kiss my microphone.
If you have any questions, comments, bitches, complaints, or great stories about barnyard fetishes,
shoot us an email at show@morningshowcentral.com.
Still can't get enough of Uncensored Net Noise? Then check them out at their website at uncensorednetnoise.com. Or if you want to go the Facebook route, facebook.com/uncensorednetnoise.
For all the sick videos, youtube.com/uncensorednetnoise.
And be sure to check out the live show next Friday night, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Right here on morningshowcentral.com.
Your ad said you do wet work.
That's correct. I urinate on other men for money.
From Chris and the rest of the gang here at Uncensored Net Noise, have a great weekend.
And we'll catch you next week.